We're only 7 minutes into this video, by the way. There's another literally 30 minutes and 1 second to go. So let's visit it.
Let's fire it up.
Let's see what's going on, and we might cut it early because I think
I'm just gonna say this
it might
much,
not be
okay?
that necessary.
Donation shaming is shitty, Ethan. Okay, let me just put it out there. The take I had is the right fucking take because it shows you that that money is going to be used to save lives. To look at someone donate and then immediately look at how much they're worth is so fucking toxic. It's not even funny. But he made that take.
Nope, didn't make that take. It makes me wonder, did he really just look at the thumbnail and then launch into this righteous rant about me based on a thumbnail? I mean, people have accused me of not doing research, but boy, I have never made a video based on a thumbnail.
Jeez.
That's crazy!
And then it's also hypocritical because it's the same guy that lives in a $10 million fucking mansion, look it up.
So now he gets his fans all riled up about what an evil dude I am, and then encourages them to go find out where I live. Now, when we moved houses,
that is pretty
we moved because we kept getting swatted. That was the reason we decided to move.
Oh, there you
go. When we moved, we made this thing that's called a blind trust so that your address is not public when you buy a house. We went through great lengths with lawyers and accountants to set up this trust so that our personal address would be concealed. Well, there's a website called Dirt that is owned by Variety that specializes in essentially doxing celebrities. So to prop up this leak or home address while simultaneously lying to your fans about me is, in your own words,
a shitty fucking take.
You know, as a fan of yours, Muta, Some Ordinary Gamer, I have to say, you've really gone downhill. I really miss the old Muta. For example, this is what old Muta would have said.
Expose videos where people are leaking private messages from somebody and their ex-girlfriend or some shit like that, and then I've seen other videos where people are leaking some like fucking really private shit at this point without the person's consent, and it's like it's the same guy that lives in a $10 million fucking mansion, look it up. When you do that, it's almost like, what the fuck is this channel even? It's so weird to watch. And the thing is now is like some of these channels, they get a little bit of fucking traction. And the thing is that the guys behind them, they lose their fucking minds. They think they're goddamn celebrities now and shit.
And as a side note, the guy who swatted us right here, a neo-Nazi.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Dude. Wait, what is this? What is happening? What is this? What is life right here, dude? Oh man. All right.
Like, we'll kind of go back onto the point of like what these two videos are. It's one. It was a statement was made about someone else, and that person replies back, thus showing more dirt on the other person who said it first. And that's why, like, I don't think I like these kinds of videos most of the times, and I don't care about them half the time because it's always them just, oh well, this is what he said when back in 2016, like. It's the opposite of what he's saying now. And it's like, it's fucking redundant half the time.
And I'll be honest, I didn't even realize how like Keemstar just killed that. I didn't even realize it when I first watched it, or part of it, because that was years ago. You know, that original one was a long time ago, and they're not even, none of these guys are even talking about the same shit at this point, you know, almost. Yeah. So it's almost that concept of clout chasing. We didn't even get into that. I mean, obviously these big guys don't have to chase clout, but what they're all doing is they are, in some way or another,
it's more or less like the way I
fucking play off each other.
It seems is that, like, and I've said this before about H3H3, where he feels like he's slowly kind of getting out of like the limelight. He's not getting as much views, or like his podcast's not doing so hot or whatever. And then something comes up with him in it, and then he just chased it for as long as he can.
Just like all these guys. Yeah.
And it's like, it's not just him. It's like, I've seen it with plenty of other people. Like, and it's just like, it's ridiculous. Like,
it's
you already,
pretty
like,
intense.
How many fucking subscribers does he have on his YouTube channel?
Almost 7 million. 6.58 million.
Yeah.
He has a ton. So, he's doing just fine.
And it's like, you know, like, it's okay to take a little break. Like,
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. He's taken a long break, and I think I think partially he might have lost his way.
Yeah, I think that's his thing.
you
It's
know?
like his brand has slowly started to decline a lot,
Yeah.
so now he has to try to come back up with stuff like this. Thus, like, it's going to constantly be like a circle jerk of
And like
freaking-
fighting the poor guy who,
Yeah,
from what I can tell, didn't make that great of an argument, and here we are. We're talking about it.
yeah.
And then even to the point where it's like Keemstar's created something
Yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
complete trash.
That's a
Go
given.
figure. yeah. That's. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Like, we can continue a little. I think we can continue a little bit longer. I mean, if it's entertaining enough, let's watch it. If not, let's call it, dude. Because I think we've nailed this. I think this has become. It's getting a little out of hand. What do you think, bro? I mean, let's continue a little bit
it's
longer.
getting to one of those things that's like they're just arguing with
Yeah.
they're arguing with each other.
If
just for the
anything,
sake of
let's
arguing.
watch a little bit of this, and then let's watch the apology,
Yeah,
and then determine if he should have done that.
yeah.
Basically.
King Very Master Race today is in prison for swatting us. So kids, this is a PSA to you: don't swat.
Look it up. The same guy that lives in a $10 million fucking mansion, look it up, and hasn't donated shit as far as I'm considered to COVID-19. And you know how I fucking believe that? That's because this is the same guy that donated only $1,000 to Team Trees when that was out. See, I can do the same fucking thing you do, Ethan, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not a fucking hypocrite when it comes to this shit. The reality of it is, he fucking only donated a tiny percent of his net worth to a charity. And that's his take. If I was to apply Ethan logic, yeah, guess what? You're just as shitty as Bezos. But I'm not going to do that.
The layers of irony there's so many layers. I have to first peel back one layer here. First obvious layer being that, of course, I didn't say that. So when you take that away, all that's left is actually you just literally donation shaming me.
But I'm not going to do that.
And then another layer of irony is that he's using an example of
fair.
me donating
Pretty
fair.
to try to
give him
prove that I never donated.
Oh, God, here comes the coughing. Dude, I'll be honest, that is a fair response right there. He is
that's a
getting
very good point.
donation shamed
For donation shaming.
for donation shaming. Yeah, that's. Ooh, I mean that's pretty damn fair right there. That's a.
But
fair
remember, at the same
observation.
time, it's not an H3H3 video unless he does that dry heave cough.
I actually have to pause every time I go to cough. I've been strategically putting it onto you and then hitting my mute button because I have fucking allergies up the ass. It's terrible. But yeah, that's apparently a shtick for H3 is the cough. That's always been that way.
Yeah.
But I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. The point on that one.
No,
not the
like
benefit.
he did make
That
a
was
great
perfect.
point on that. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect example. How are you bitching about me,
Bitching about someone else.
but bitching about somebody else?
but,
yeah,
but
it's like
still bitching about me for not doing it.
wrecked. Honestly, if that's it, we could almost end it there. That's the end of the video. You know what I mean? Like literally, that could just very well be the
Yeah.
fucking end of the video, because that's the truth. I didn't even think about it. You just completely destroyed your whole argument with that one thing.